What's up, gamers? Here, let me move my microphone a little bit closer. Are we audible now? Yeah, it looks like it. So I got a new monitor for my setup, so it kind of messed with some things here and there. What's up, Easy Easy the Super Gamer? What's up? Welcome. I haven't seen you before. So I'm gonna be doing a drawing today. We got to put on a nice playlist. I'm not sure what we're gonna put on. Maybe like Animal Crossing, something relaxing. But I had this idea in my brain. What the fuck? Stupid YouTube recommendations. I'm gonna put on some Animal Crossing. And we're gonna draw. We're gonna hang out. Will that location change? Probably. I mean, I think if you were, let's say that we had the new partner out, he's almost done. I just gotta get in touch with Mech. But like if we had the new partner out and then Elizabeth was out, I wouldn't change the background again. So like the one that's currently out would be the one, or I could just dynamically change it. Right now I'm having some chicken Alfredo. I need to restart VTube Studio so it'll do the tracking. 1 second. Tracking should be working in like 2 seconds. Yep, there we go. We're here. Okay, so I got stream chat over on this end. Everything looks like it should be working properly. It's finally the weekend, which means I don't have work tomorrow. Fantastic. We're just gonna chill out. I might stay up a little later than usual and try to work on a little masterpiece. I don't think I'm gonna get this done today, just with the sheer amount of things that this drawing has in it. But we're gonna do what we can, and I feel like if I rush it, it's gonna look like shit. So let's try not to rush it. I'm gonna be using a lot of references because I'm gonna be doing a whole area, and there's gonna be get out of here, kitty cat. There's gonna be a lot of characters in it, and like I have to draw a whole background. I have to think of how to appropriately do this too, to like make the background not be too distracting for the characters. But to give you an idea, let me see if I can put this here, and then we go to the internet tab. I have this, which is Lily's Spring from Paper Mario 64. I don't know why Dolphin is on this. Oh, I can get rid of it right here. Yeah, the 4K triple monitor setup. I'm feeling good. So, we're going to draw Lily's Spring. I'm going to probably get a better angle on this. But inside of the spring, we're going to have lots of Paper Mario characters from Chapter 6. We're going to have all the flowers from Deltarune Chapter 5. And they're just going to be hanging out together, having a good time. That's my concept. But let me pop back to just chatting for a little bit until I finish my quick little meal here, and then we'll get started. What's up, SLG? I got a couple more wine coolers to get through today. So I'll see if I can finish maybe not finish my whole stack of them, because I have like 8 of them, but I'll try to get a couple down. Got some Smirnoff green apple. Yummy flavor. I love apple anything. I was addicted to apple juice for a really long time. And what was it? Apple toaster strudels was one of my favorites. I loved the toaster strudels that had the apple, not apple. I'm stupid. It's the wild berry ones that had the purple icing. You know what I'm talking about? I loved those, dude. Those are so good. Did anyone else get toaster strudels growing up too? I would go to the grocery store with my mom, and we would get toaster strudels, and she would always draw something on my toaster strudel with the icing packet. So I would make it a point to like bring it to her every time so she could draw something new on it. She had fun doing it. Somebody tell me about their weekend coming up. You got anything fun going on? I've been eating a lot more recently, thank God. I think whenever I was, I don't know how to explain it, but I was in this emotionally suppressive state, and I'm always focused on what's next, not even taking a moment to, smell the flowers. I'm taking my surroundings. But I think since I've been like attempting to relax more, I've been like having a lot more appetite. Because I'm the type of person that doesn't eat when they're stressed out. Like I will starve myself until the issue is dealt with. But I'm always making issues for me to deal with. I don't know if this is going to result in me actually gaining weight, but I sure hope so. I could bulk a little bit and then supplement that with good exercise. Oh man, nobody's ready for that. I'm also getting a barbecue smoker this weekend, which means I'm going to be eating a crap ton of steak and delicious things. So I'm looking forward to that. I was a little nervous about my job, and that was also making me a little, lose my appetite. But I think after I wrote up my first like treatment plan and did all that stuff, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and everyone at work said I did a pretty decent job on it. So, especially for like a first timer, I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I got to meet with kids and then like observe them for like extended periods of time to see how they act in the home and in school and in the community, and then I kind of use that as a baseline to figure out how often certain behaviors are appearing, and then I can use that to create a goal for how much I think they should be happening. Like if a kid's super aggressive and they're showing signs of like hitting their brother or something, we want to lower that obviously, but I want to see how much that happens. What's up, OISC? I want to see how often that happens, and what realistically we can get it down to within like a year, because our treatment plans are kind of spanning over a year period. But I can't give specific client information, but I do enjoy talking about the process and how it all works, because I'm hopeful that things will go well in that regard. I've done a few shadow visits of other employees too to see how they do things, and it looks like it's going to be manageable as long as I don't take on a bunch of cases at once. I know a guy that has like almost 20 of them, and I can't even imagine how you can fit that in your schedule and having to deal with parents that cancel all the time. Oh, I'd be so mad. Be consistent. That's one thing. It really makes you wonder if they're inconsistent with their kids too, and that's why they. Anyway. So we're gonna draw. I just finished my meal. We'll drink, we'll draw, and see what happens after that. But let me find my playlist that I just popped up. It is this one. Okay. And play. Let me see. My headphones turned down. Nope, it's good now. Can you guys hear that okay? Is it too loud, or let me know? It might be quiet because the song is like that, but I think once the songs get in the groove, you'll be able to gauge it pretty easily. But we're gonna pop up my Discord call where I'm sharing my screen on my tablet. And then we're gonna move over to the 16 by 9. All right, looks like we are in art mode. I gotta pop up this first. Pop up this. We're gonna get the right angle on our reference. This is the proper angle. I kind of like this one a little better. This kind of allows us to get a bit more perspective, and it also just looks different, so we're gonna go with that. I am gonna make it a wide image like I have the last few. Congrats on the Koopa Tea. Pop open the stream stuff so I can read. And then where's my VTuber? When I got the new, oh yeah, that's why. When I got the new monitor, it moved all of the VTube sources. Look, I have to drag it up now. Because it was used to displaying on a 1440p monitor. And now that it's a 4K, I have to re-drag it. Same thing goes for this one. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way now while I remember. What's up, BB? I swear I've seen your name a couple times pop up now on my feed. Don't you have a Twitter account too? I think you were recommended to me on there. Well, it's an honor to have you here. I appreciate it. We're gonna get drawing, dude. I'm excited to draw. So, I'm certainly no crazy artist, but we're gonna make it work. I've been getting better. I'm actually kind of proud of where we've made it so far. You have a blue sky. Oh, okay. Who? There's someone that has a really similar name to you that has a Twitter account that I saw pop up on my recommended. I'll have to look at it later. I think I'm gonna double the dimensions on this. And that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to give me a little bit more breathing space to make some detail in my drawings. 6,000 by 4,000 isn't too crazy. It's only 24 million pixels, right? No, I do not have a blue sky, though. I don't think I plan on getting one, just because I already have so many things to monitor. And it's a real hit or miss what I see find on there anyway. Alright, hold up. Let me pop my reference up here. Can I get a better angle on this? I like the rainbow in this picture, too. I kind of want to keep that. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to do the basic shape here. Now, I believe they use octagons in Paper Mario. I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. Do we have a line tool now? I thought we had one. This is a ruler, but I don't see a line tool. Ugh, goodness. That's not quite the corner, though. I need to think very carefully when I do this. I'm gonna go like that. Okay. It's actually looking pretty good. Oh, I love that chord that they did just there. Kind of like a diminished chord. It's like, boom. Just to not let it resolve just yet. You kind of want that little mystery still. Let me... Is that a good angle for that? It's very close. I like that a little better. And then we're making straight lines on this channel. Can you believe that? Many years ago, I would have never been able to do something like that. But here we are. I feel like this line isn't correct. I think this one needs to be more downhill. We're gonna erase this one. Just making the basic shape for the platform right now. Vivi, if you're still here, I'm actually drawing Lily's spring from Paper Mario, and we're gonna have all the Deltarune Chapter 5 flowers and the Paper Mario Chapter 6 flowers hanging out here. I think that was a really good idea for the drawing today. I don't know how much you're into that game, but it's one of my favorites, so. I wish I could see the shape a little bit better of one of these. I'm gonna go. It'll be pretty hidden too, because there's going to be lots of flowers covering the corners and things, but still making things geometrically accurate even when you can't see them is pretty important, because it kind of creates a basis for the rest of the drawing and how it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll go with that. If I need to shrink it, I can too. But let's fill it in real quick. Man, I love this song. Does anybody else just love Animal Crossing New Leaf? One of my favorite games of all time. Let's, I'm gonna use my cheat program to figure out how big this is, or what color this is. You right here are 6BD642. That looks good to me. We're gonna fill that in. Okay. Just gonna say, don't tell me there's gaps, and there is. Okay. Need to figure out where the gap is. There's probably a couple of them. Hang on. There's a gap right there. I still remember playing New Leaf back Christmas 2013. I remember having this conversation with Chad, actually. But, definitely a very transformative time of my life. I got to meet lots of really good people, and I don't talk to them anymore. Isn't that sad? You never know what's gonna happen in life. You just gotta roll with it sometimes. I think we get so caught up. Here, hang on. Let me turn off my tracking real quick. That way, it doesn't look weird when I'm like looking down and stuff. Let me put Elizabeth where she needs to go too. But I think we get so caught up looking at, you know, oh man, things were so much better 10 years ago or 15 years ago. And the more we do that, we just let our lives completely pass by us without even, you know, giving it a second thought. We'll have to make the wood grain as well here. But there's still many memories to make, you know what I mean? There's so much to do left. But if we keep spending it looking behind us, that's all we're ever going to have. And is that really a satisfying life to have, you know? we gotta have some sort of you know, exciting time of our life that we can reach for, even in our old age. It's not always about what happened when we were kids. Did I leave an opening? No, I didn't. Okay. Right now it looks super basic, but we're gonna fix it. Alright, let's do... Sorry for about starting stream late, by the way. What's up, Aiden Green? Just caught your message. We are drawing. I'm learning how to draw. Isn't that fun? I've always wanted to be good at art. And even if I'm not good yet, it's still a process. There's still lots of fun to be had. Just trying to see how this looks. It kind of looks like it fades. We're gonna kind of do the wood grain at different, you know what I mean? You know what we can do? Is kind of wrap it here, you know what I'm saying? We make it at varying thicknesses and varying, you know, locations. It makes it look more like natural wood grain, because wood grain isn't uniform. I could just try to copy dot for dot what it looks like on the thing, but I feel like I'm not learning anything that way, and it would take me actually longer. Let's go for like a more orangey color. Oh man. I say we shouldn't look too much at the past, but God, do I love Animal Crossing New Leaf and everything that it gave me. Okay. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. The weekend has arrived. Taking a quick sip of my drinky. I encourage you all to draw something. Even if you feel like you're not good at art. And it's like, everyone who's ever told me that, to just draw, even if you're not good, it's like, in my eyes, they were already good. So I felt like, you know, they're just bullshitting me, because, like, they're already talented, they wouldn't understand. But, it does take a lot of work. And as somebody, I hope I can bring a little bit more truth to that statement. As somebody who's not a professional, that you should just draw, because it's fun. And, naturally, I have gotten better at it. I'm not like, crazy people I see on Twitter with amazing art or anything, but I also don't have to be. Because what happens if you're not the best artist in the world? Then what? Will people, you know, slander you? I mean, maybe some people will, but most people are just gonna move on and not really care. And then the people that do like your stuff are gonna tell you that they like it. You know, they get... I think most people would be happy you gave it a try, too. This wood grain kind of stinks, by the way. I'm not really sure how to make that look better. I might be able to blur it or something to make it look a little bit more... or a little bit less like, just random strokes. But I tried to make it all go the same direction, so it looks not uniform, but natural. You know what I mean? Because if it was just like all over the place, it wouldn't make sense. this one looks better than the other ones. Let's see if I don't ruin that hair real quick. But we're gonna have a calm, relaxing, peaceful afternoon. I wish I would have had that extra hour, but I completely forgot that I had my marketplace deal today where I got my new monitor. And I had to let him know, I'm like, oh shoot, man, I'm gonna be late. And thankfully I was not late. I was like just on time. But I could have been a little more on time. We're gonna go with that. Now we're gonna add another layer because I forgot to add the entrance to the room. We're gonna go black. Let's go follow the perpendicular here. Make it a little wider. I like that. And then we can go like that. Oh, we're very close. I don't know why I'm getting notifications. I thought I turned them off on my tablet. Hold up, let me do that. And then is do not disturb is turned off. That's crazy. Go like that. Oh, we don't got no more distractions. Okay. And then I will draw this green. Now that I know that I've covered both edges, this should fill in properly with green. Ready? Okay. Yep. Now, the next step is going to be using yellow and orange for the border of the room, or the border of the loading zone. So we start with the yellow. I'm hoping this looks right. My perspective can be really wrong sometimes. That's why that happened. I was going the wrong way with it. Let's do that. And this one has like 3 triangles. I think there are servers that do Animal Crossing New Leaf still. Like if you do a homebrew private server, it might be fun one day. I know it was not something I would probably stick to. I'm aware of my habits with Animal Crossing. I never stick to it for long. Such a fond place for it, despite that. Okay. I mean, it's not looking bad. What's weird about this place is that it has a lot of texture of different colors on the grass. We're gonna have to figure out how to texture the grass properly. It's got like white and purple and yellow and light blue and sky blue and dark green. Lots of funky colors. I can't really airbrush it too, because you can't just airbrush. I mean, I guess you could airbrush multiple colors, but let's do that. Let's try it. We're gonna particle. We have particle size, but we don't really have. Oh, we have particle density. Spray deviation. How big is that? You really can't even see it, can you? We gotta make these a little bigger. Or wait. It's not that. It's particle size. Okay, so this one makes like dotted line. What can we do to do this? No. I just think the brush might not even work the way that we have it set up. Spray deviation. There's like a bell curve when it comes to this, it looks like. Oh, that works. You just have to make the brush freaking 2000. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I think I get it now. I think the particle size has to be proportional to the brush size. So, since our particle size is 90 and our brush size is 2000, that's why we can get some scatter. It does look like Paper Mario, doesn't it? That's kind of what we're going for. Alright. Let's take it up a notch here. And we're going to do the bright yellow. I am going to opacity just a bit down. And we can manually erase some of this stuff if we don't like where it ended up. Like here, you know how it's kind of coming off the page a little bit? We can easily fix that. I'm going to go with a dark green now. I don't want the dots to be like too prominent. Even though they are in the game, it doesn't suit us and what we need very well. You know what I'm saying? So go with a dark green here. I should have put this on another layer. Most of this you're not even going to be able to see, to be quite honest. We're going to go with a whitish color. I think I will put this on another layer too. At least for the, what's it called over here? Like the exit part. That's where most of this is even going to be visible. You probably won't even see any of this. Let's do purple. Lavender color. Oh, I messed up. Right about here. This one we can be a little sparse with. Okay. Now we got the sky blue and the light blue. Like Robin's egg blue. You remember that one? You don't hear that flying around as much anymore. Okay. And we're gonna go with a lighter blue now. Alright, then we're just gonna put some of those there and get our dark green from earlier. I think that's pretty sufficient. We are going to take this, kind of draw around it, so that leaves any of the straggler dots and gets rid of them, because they wouldn't make sense in these places. They're only for the grass texture. Spending a lot of time on the finer details, but that's what an artist should do. Oh, screw me, man. Hold on. undo. Can we deselect? Yeah. Double check to make sure we're not leaving any little stragglers. It's hard to tell. My thing isn't the cleanest. Gotta spray this thing down. Okay, good start. Now, we're gonna have a little bit of fun here, doing something. How should we do this? Should we do the flowers first, or should we do them later? Let's make the pond first. This is gonna be a little tougher than the other one. So now I have to get the shape perfect on this because it's completely visible. I think we can move now. So we have, it's very circular shape. It's not actually octagonal. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we don't even have to follow the rules that much. All that we do have to follow is that the moat is like right here and kind of goes up this way. So we're going to do this. We're going to eyeball this moat and see what we can get. See how we can 3D this. Put it down. Okay. So we're going to go with... Oh, that's awful, actually. Started out really good. Still kind of football shaped. But I guess it's not perfectly circular in the game either. I mean, it looks pretty close, but not as close. I mean, mine's definitely not. I can always skew the shape too. That's what I'll do. Let's go like this. Wait. Okay. Now, if we take this layer, we can use transform. Oh, wrong one. Transform. Let's do a free transform on this. We can move it, edit it how we like. Maybe make it a little smaller. Kind of adjust the corners. That makes it a little bit better. Oh, actually, let's change it one more time. We're gonna rotate it just a hair so that that one corner is facing where the moat is gonna go out. Something like that, I think. Now, if we... Are we going to have enough room for our little characters? That's going to be the other question. Let's go to each point, and we're going to make them go straight down. And that gives us an idea of what our angle is going to look like. This is what I like about doing depth perception, is that most of it's just going straight down. And then you can just connect the dots. Like that. And we can fill that. Go like that. Yeah, this is really nice. And that actually looks pretty spot on. I'm not gonna lie, that was really 3D. Okay. So what we're gonna need to do now, we're gonna get the brown color of the brick wall here. Okay. We got AB 9450. I'm still hungry, dude. I hate this. Alright. Fill this in. I feel like it's too dark. Maybe I click the dark part of it. We can try to brighten it a little bit manually. Give it a little bit more gray. I don't mind that. Okay. So let's go back to our perspective here. We had our perspective about here before. So we're gonna add our staircase in on a new layer. That way I don't mess up any of the geometry that I had a minute ago. I was very happy with how things turned out on this. We're gonna do like a let's try to follow the line here. Oh yeah, we're cooking right now, dude. This looks good. This looks really good. Okay. Then we can take our color that we just made. Fill. Oh, hold on. I didn't add the edge. That's my bad. Hold up. Let's just trace over the lines that we already did. Now will it work? I feel like I covered everything. Yep. Okay. But what I want to do is I kind of want to make it a little bit darker as we go down. Just enough that it's kind of noticeable. Oh shit. Right down to this layer. Okay, this one's open, so we gotta fix that. Just kind of patch it up there. There we go. Now we're adding some 3D to it, you know what I mean? It's looking nice. I wish there was a brick texture brush. There probably is, but I just don't have it. Now, how do we make this look like it's above? I think what we have to do is we have to take this and then shade it. Hang on. Let me use 5% of my brain power. Like, that looks a little better. And it's hardly going to be noticeable after we flood it, you know what I mean? It's a process. And now we've kind of forced ourselves into this top-down perspective, which makes it a little difficult. Technically, I could probably skew it and fix it. Or I could just draw the background. And that's it. That could be the drawing. No, hold on. We'll just kind of address it as we go. I need to tell you Soggy I'm live too, because I can't do it on here. I have my phone. Okay. There we go. Gotta let her know. See, I'm live. Okay. Let me think here. We need this nice, beautiful colored water. I need to get a little bit of hint on this color here. Let's open up the old Gimperoo here. Get the color picker. We got this, oh, this murky, like, green colored water. Can we enhance? Jarvis, enhance. Jarvis, send me a picture of this guy's balls, please. I'm gonna go 36F65. That's what we're gonna do. 36F65. I am really interested to see how this color is gonna look. Judging by the hex code, oh, it's so good. It's like the Eagles color. Like the Eagles before they had like just a green color, they had this teal color. I don't know if the Eagles ever went back to that. I haven't followed football in a very long time, but we used to love the Eagles back at my house. All right, let's fill this in. Where does the water level start? As soon as you hit the first step, that's where the water level starts. We are gonna hit the Actually, I am not interested in listening to this for like more than 5 seconds. Let me skip to something else here. Okay. Most of the songs are good. Okay. We are going to go to the brush settings. I'm going to turn the opacity down. It gives us enough. I kind of have to keep this mostly in one brush stroke too, because if you do a transparent stroke on top of another one, it like multiplies it. We don't want that right now. And most of the wall is actually covered too. We can just do the outline and then paint bucket transparent. Shit, I've already ruined it. Okay. I love when songs do that. They have that little sliding electric piano, whatever that is. Super Monkey Ball has a lot of those. You can see how the brush is multiplying on itself. It's making it a little difficult for me to be happy. Okay. Let's use the bucket tool. Bam. Holy smokes, I forgot to turn the opacity down. Let's do 50. I kind of like it with the added opacity, actually. Oh no. Okay, I'm kind of digging it. We just gotta address the elephant in the room here. Address me. I'm gonna turn the brush down. Unfortunately, this is how it has to be around here. These little small imperfections, they probably won't be visible, especially because I'm going to be putting some ripples over the water here. But it's looking pretty decent. We're going to go with some lighter colored ripples under the same color palettes. What do we got? How do they do this? It's just really like pixels. Kind of make a ring of them, right? Wonder if there's like a texture brush I can use for this. I'm starting to get so tired, actually. I feel like I'm getting old. Pattern? Lots of flowers. Like soft circles. Ooh, wait. Soft circles have potential, bro. Yeah. I thought this sounded like banjo. Where's this from? Oh, this is DK64 actually. Same thing. It's Rareware. Grant Kirkhope. Is the opacity still up on this? No. It's just, that's how soft it is. It's kind of crazy. Barbed wire, rubble, cracks, soap bubbles. I don't like that they look too much like what they are. You know what I mean? Sounds stupid, but I need something that like could kind of pass as like a wave or something. Like, what about this? It says sand cloud. That's actually freaking perfect. This is why you gotta like not be afraid to use, you know, the brushes that don't sound like they work with what you're going for. Alright, and now it's very, very subtle, but it's chill, dude. It's really nice, actually. Alright, next up on the list, we're gonna make this tree, then we're gonna make the moat, and we're gonna make the fence. So, if we're looking at it from this way, the moat will be like going up here, and then the tree will be up in the center. What if I made the Deltarune tree? That'd be really funny. It wouldn't match, but it would be a good, like, it would leave a lot of room for discussion. Alright, let's... wow, I forgot my brush was still super tiny. So opacity 100. Get back up to like 40. We're gonna go this way. Okay. How did they do this? It was just an extension of the pond. So what we have to do, I may even merge this layer with the one that has the pond base in it.
I can do anything.
That is so true. You really can do anything that you put your mind to. Okay. So we're going to bump. We'll do that. And then we're gonna drag it. We're gonna drone it down here. Oh man. I gotta stay focused. It's so hard to stay focused. It's only been like an hour. Girona! Who's texting me? Nobody is. Because that's my life. Alright. Let's see here. How do we manage this? The plan, Stanley. The planly is to go here. We have to merge with layer below. Okay. So now our pool base and our moat are on the same layer. We are going to have to do something a little bit like this. And then follow the curve. You feel me? Okay. Next is to get the bottom pool color. My headphones are dying. I forgot to charge them. Where's my plugger? There it is. Thankfully, my tablet still got some good percent on it. Oh, man. Oh, I thought I had it. Shit. Big weekend. Hope you guys are gonna have fun this weekend. Okay. So we are going to fill in. Let's hide the water. Get this color. And this also makes it easier to make the stairs, because now there's not like a weird thing making it look like there's a thing here, you know what I'm saying? I did not articulate that well at all. Opacity 100. I'm gonna go here. And we can erase this top line. Actually, we cannot. We just have to make it brown. Now we're kind of lacking some 3D depth here, but we still have options. We just have to extend the wall. We have to build a great wall. We're gonna make Bowser pay for that wall. Hang on. Oh yeah, that one's killer. I like that one. perspective might be a little wonky on this. Do we extend it out? How does that work? I don't think we do. I think we have to match the terrain to the... So let's go here. Actually, we'll make this better. Go. Ugh. Wait, I think we do erase it. And then we just have to adjust the initial black layer to go like here. We don't want anything extending past the... This just makes it really annoying though. Oh, fuck. Make the pen a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I am hearing Discord notifications, and I never know where they're coming from because the app is just so great like that. Okay. And what's cool about this moat is that there's actually a back wall to it. So we can use the back wall. It's not like it just keeps running off. We can just go to this, fill that in, and it's, yeah, pretty much the same thing. And I'm actually going to use one of the brighter colors for this part, just to make it very slightly not the same. Okay, that's looking a little better. We have to find that sand brush, which we still have. I'm going to take the 50 opacity brush. What was that blue color? 36F65. I'm glad I still have that saved. Brush density, opacity is the one we want. Knock that down one. Okay. Since it's not a fully opaque color, I can't just color pick it because it's gonna be influenced by the color behind it. 36F65. Okay. So we're on the water layer. We are going to just kind of right there. There we go. And we can fill it in with the old bucket, wherever that went. There it is. Gotta turn the opacity back down. We filled it twice. Yeah, we're kind of getting somewhere here. Okay. Next is the sand brush. I don't remember what color we used for that. Oh! It was this one. That's the one with the rock on it. Let me hit it. There's the stupid quick access bar that's in the way. Can I not move this? Just have to tap it until it works. I'm going to throw something. There, that's what I'll do. What they kind of did was they We'll make the brush tool a little bit bigger here. Just okay. Let's populate that section of it. I like that. Are you donating your old monitors? Well, technically, yes. But the old monitor is going to my brother. I'm sorry I didn't catch your message a little bit ago. You just said something was from 3D World. Oh, yeah. This is from 3D World. This sounds a lot like Galaxy music. This sounds exactly like Galaxy music, actually. That's impressive how they did that. Okay. We got a jam going on right now. Style savvy apartment theme. Man, I'm such a sucker for that slidey whistle instrument. Woo! I don't really even know what it's called, but I love it so much. We need more of it in music. Oh, it's so good. I could do better on that one. Could probably do better on all of these, honestly. It makes me want to play this game, even though I probably wouldn't, like, particularly have a soft spot for style savvy. That's just what good music does to me, dude. Oh, so good. The hell? Gorgeous. I think what I need to do, I have an idea. Okay. Idea is to pen the top part of this layer that's sticking out of the water. Okay. And then cut and paste it so it's on a separate one. Now the second part here is gonna go under the water. Ooh, oh yeah, see this went way better than I thought. Sometimes, you ever just have a large cranium? Hold up. Sometimes I feel like I have the best ideas on planet Earth. And that's fixing my weird line width on these too. Oh, it's too perfect. Okay, so now all of those cracks should be sealed. Should be able to just fill them in. And then on the top layer, I'm gonna do something a little similar. We just fill in each little gap right here. And then we can put gray bucket on everything. Oh Lord, have mercy. Alright, hold on. Forgot to do the edges here. Alright, there we go. There we go. We're looking amazing. Oh man. We're getting this done a little quicker than I thought we were going to. Okay. So, we have some white picket fence to make on here. We have paintbrush. Make sure that we're on 100% opacity. Go black. Okay. Hang on. These need to be at the proper angle. Like that. Like that's way better. This first one could be fixed too. Hit the pen button. And then... oh yeah. Does this turn out good? No, we just fill the bottom. Get some white going here. That's not completely filled in. Look at that. This is looking like the game,
Hallelujah,
dude.
hallelujah. Come on, Ryuko. Get naked. I know for a fact that you,
Oh my
yes,
God.
you, are not inferior to Lady Satsuki. Your boobs are way bigger than hers. Way bigger. I know cause I saw them. That Ryuko, my family said, she's got a great rack. We were talking about what a splendid bod. Why you have. So
Why
perk
you
up
have.
and stop
What?
being embarrassed. Rip off your clothes and get naked.
I remember that too. I remember seeing, what was it, Mako just start freaking out as she does all over the place, and then she does that one gesture where she puts her arms over her chest. So funny. Okay. All the lights in my life are yellow. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang tight. We gotta make sure the angle is right. Just follow the line. What am I doing? Durr. You know how to follow a line. What is this? What is this song? The Sims. Okay. It makes sense because they're not speaking English. Alright. Get these. Song's kind of going hard, actually. Let's get our bucket. Wow, accurate. How far is it? It only goes a couple of them. So we're just gonna rotate the canvas to make it straight, and then... ugh, brother, my freaking brain. I don't even feel like drawing too much today. I'm excited about the drawing, but I'm like exhausted. Every time the weekend comes by, I'm like, now I can rest and do nothing. But then I make myself do stuff, which is fine. I should be doing that. I should make myself do stuff. pretty consistent drawing there, bud. You been practicing? Too bad it's not up straight. Too bad you forgot how perspective works, big guy. Hold on. What's up, pants person? How you doing? I can still fix this. Ready to see how I fix this? We use transform, free transform, okay? I'm gonna go in. Drag the bottom, look at this. Evil mastermind right here. Look at that. The lifesaver. Oh my god. That actually looks like perfect. Dude, the 3D transform. I'm too powerful now. Okay. That's it. Let's clear the selection. We gotta fill everything in with white. Bam. Wa-bam, wa-bam, wa-bam. Wa-bam, wa-bam, and wa-bam. Clean up our little area here. This song's kind of good too. We Party You. Ah, that makes sense. We Party has such a banging soundtrack, dude. That does make sense. Everybody knows the main theme of We Party. Yeah, nobody say fence to me. Check that out. It's looking a little better. If I would have just drawn straight fences and then 3D transformed them from the beginning. Oh. Wow. Certain songs will just hit you like a truck, dude. This is from Hey You Pikachu. I believe it is Viridian Forest. Yes, it is. I remember playing this game all the time, and we would hunt for vegetables and stuff, and it'd say, carrot, carrot. Get the fucking carrot! And then he'd finally get the carrot and hold it up. Pika! Dude. Some moments are irreplaceable. The best part is, there are still many more moments to come. Alright. I'm pretty satisfied with that. We have to start drawing the flowers. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. We're gonna do a softer outline color for these flowers instead of black. Let's see what they use on this. 845, 829. I was really close. Okay. So we're gonna draw like clouds almost. But they're gonna cover the entire freaking... This is gonna take a little bit. I'm not looking forward to this. Okay. Oh, we have stabilizer on, which is gonna make it kind of annoying as well. Stabilizer is usually my greatest ally, but we're gonna turn it down right now. It needs to extend a little bit over the border. I think the brush needs to be a little bigger too. No, Not like incredibly bigger, but like enough. You know what I mean? Like this is a little too much. We need somewhere in between what we had. Like that's fine. We're also gonna take care not to make like loops, like you know, with sometimes when I draw clouds, I'll like you see this little loop right here? I don't want to do that. I just want to make it like a bush almost, like a foliage. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now let's start doing it this way. Where is it not? Okay. Oh, I did a loop. 2 of them. The guitar in the back makes you think of Pokemon Coliseum. Hard to explain. Oh yes, the goated Wii Party menu theme. I was just thinking about this and I was just talking about it. So freaking good, bro. Any track that uses this cool slidey electronic, you already won my heart. With the funk guitar too, like Wii Party knew exactly what they were doing, dude. And then the organ breakdown, yeah. Easy winner, dude. Hang on. Let's turn the eraser up a little bit. The drums are so good in this too. How do you have everything turn out to be a banger? Oh man, okay. So good. Let's see. I think I've done a sufficient outline. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing really does, right? Let's get some sample colors here, because there's something going on that I can't quite vocalize. FFC64A. We got a lot of red in this. It's very orange. Okay. Now we've got... We still have to add some texture to this, but we'll do that in a minute. Color picker. We got a CD dead. It's this interesting grayish looking color. I don't think we airbrush this. Do we? We could. I think it's just gonna have to be a lot more packed. Like, we're due a size of 40, and the particle size has to be like barely anything. Let's do... Can you even see that? Like, that's almost appropriate, I feel like. turn it up just a bit more. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's like, it's just stacked up enough that it's not invasive. You know what I'm saying? This needs to be kind of like sprinkled in. We're gonna get a couple different colors, but I think this orange is gonna be a good base one. This reminds me of like the color of the trees in Deltarune too. And this flower layer, we're gonna be able to like toggle on and off as well, which is really nice. Because that'll give us a more accurate depiction of where the players are and how low they're gonna sink into the flowers. Let's hit a pink here. Is that the color we want to go for, or we want to? Let's try EFA57B. It's not looking too bad. It's not like too, you know, in your face. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of purple in here too. Let's steal that, and then I think that's the last color that they used. DEB5BD. Okay. It's not even that purple. I need to do some color correction on my monitor. This does look pretty accurate, though. In terms of, like, the overall vibe and the colors used. Like, that looks pretty accurate. It's such a shame that it's not at the right angle that I needed. I did not give myself the right angle. But I wouldn't have been able to capture as much detail, I don't think, if I... Oh! No, you could have still made it work. How crazy would it be if I... It's scary. Let me see. We can merge visible to new layer. And then what we do is we transform, retransform. What would happen if we did this? You know what I mean? And then we went like this. And we stretch the bottom out. Wait, that just brings it back to normal. Hang on. What if we went like this? So that exaggerates the top. So we would need to exaggerate the bottom to make the top look like it's further away. Okay, now I'm thinking about it like a 3D shape, and that makes a lot more sense. If we think about it like flat plate in a 3D plane, you can kind of see a bit more of how to make it look like a... But even then, it's still... Yeah, that's not gonna work, I don't think. So let's just delete that. We're gonna deal with the hand that we are dealt in life, and sometimes that's just how you have to be, brother. Oh man. I'm gonna have to put this in the server. Hold on. Okay. So, my original idea for this drawing was going to be, like, all of these flowers, and, like, they're all hanging out and doing different things and stuff like that. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that with the perspective that we have set up. So, what I will do instead... Let's make our tree first. It'd be cool if we did the tree from Deltarune, but it wouldn't fit. I mean, I can look at it and see. But it's gonna be so, like, red compared to the rest of the drawing that it's gonna detract from everything else. I could just make a green version of it, but I think we're just gonna not go there. Let's go back to Lily's Spring here. I need a tree. We do not have enough room for a tree. I'm going to... We're gonna have to bite the bullet and just do a visible layer here. Move everything down. It makes more sense to do it this way. Draw your most obnoxious flower on fire next to the water. Are you talking about the Deltarune flower or like the Paper Mario flower? I don't really dislike any of the Deltarune flowers. I think, like, if I had to pick one that I didn't like the most, it'd probably be blue. But I don't mind any of them. Oh, okay. Well, we already know who the worst flower girl is in Chapter 6. You know the answer to that. Okay, hang on, but we gotta... let's do our first idea here first. I'm going to take the brown from the tree. Let's make the tree real quick first. Oops. Okay. Layer 10. Go to brush. Do. We need a straight line. We're gonna go back to stabilizer for a minute. Even with the stabilizer, I'm cooked. Okay. It's obviously Rosie. Who else would it be? You see how awful she acts? I don't tolerate disrespect like that. Especially my girl Lily, dude. You can't act that way. Entitled little tree, dude. You certainly don't get what you want in life by being like that. Turn the brush down a little bit. The crystal tree. Oh yeah, Posey. I mean, the thing is, with Posey, like, she's still willing to help you. She not only gave you the crystal berry, but she gave you the... No, what did she give you? You needed her help twice. And she was there to help you. And I liked that she was there to help you. Unlike Rosie, that was only in it for her own selfish bullshit. Like, you could have just, like, the whole world around you is crumbling down, but you still want something out of everybody. because you think the world owes you something because you're beautiful. And that automatically makes you not beautiful. If you know, I don't approve of people acting like that. That's why celebrity culture's gotten the way it is. People, like, have some kind of status. You know, they think the world owes them something. Okay, let's see here. Now we're gonna fill this. I hate Ariana Grande. I mean, if she acts like that, then maybe. Do you think she acts like that? I don't really know her that well. What's up, Franken Crow? It's playing. It's repeating the playlist already. That's crazy how quickly that happened. Yo. Here we go. Oh man. Now we're talking. Okay. We're gonna do the next layer up. And I'm gonna draw the next. I'm such a big Pokemon fan. This will never go away. My whole life is going to be dedicated to Pokemon. Nintendo games really just changed my whole life. They taught me so many things. They taught me how to hate people too, like Rosie. Okay, now we're gonna do... And Mayor Penguin's wife. Oh, you best believe she's next. Framing us for something we didn't even do. Unbelievable behavior, dude. There's still a gap, dude. What the? I was hoping I could test it without having to. Ah, I see it. There we go. That should be it. Now we can get this. Yay! You remember the donut shop saga? I don't remember what you're referencing. Oh, is this Ariana Grande is what you're talking about? I remember hearing about another artist that got blamed online for disrespecting like one of their fans. I think it was Chappelle Rowan or something. She didn't want anybody coming near her and stuff, and her security guard got all like annoying, I guess. I don't really know the whole story, so I can't like frame somebody for something they didn't do. But I remember people making so many memes about Chappelle Rowan, like hating children and like threatening to beat them up if they try to talk to her or something. And I thought that was kind of funny. Go with a brown here. Probably wasn't funny for Chappelle Rowan, but you know, most good jokes usually have to come at somebody's expense, right? For there to be a joke, there has to be a punchline. Oh shit. I gotta go to the other layer. I love Pokemon music. I just said that. I'm just kind of eyeballing. I'm actually not even eyeballing anymore. I just got the colors and I'm just kind of making up stuff now. Sometimes being an artist is just making stuff up. Source, I made it up. That's probably pretty good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start filling this with just any of these random colors that we have on here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's do like a... I like doing it on alternating, you know, spots. I think we do have to get rid of this though, just to see where the edges are. We'll do that. And then that, and that. Now I think we can bring this back. Are you gonna end up telling me about the donut incident? I'm kind of interested now. Okay. Shift tree. Oh, shoot. Doing Pokemon drawing redeemed during the drawing stream. That's a very interesting choice. Alright, let me figure out how we're going to pull this off. I think what I will do is I will put it on a new project. I'm going to save this one just in case something happens to it, because I will be devastated. Alright. Shift tree. We already have the drawing thing up, so we just gotta let it rip, dude. So shift tree is like all white. You just want me to find it? Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that. So shift tree is like all white, but he's got like brown, okay? What do you think? This is gonna be a bad one, I feel like. Because shift tree's got this like really unique design to him. We're gonna go... How do we even go about this? I'm gonna think in shapes real quick. Okay. He's got little legs. They're not little legs, they're like big legs. And then... what do we do here? No, I think his his little hips are bigger. Like the hips are like the big thing about him. We call him hip tree. And then he's got like these boots. He's got like these boots on him. His body doesn't look right, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there when we get there. I feel like I have an idea of what I want to do with him for the drawing. Okay. He's got like these palm leaves for his arms. I do remember that part. I feel like I can draw so much faster on my tablet. I don't have to like be as careful because like I have the stabilizer, and 2, I have so much more control over my drawing than I do with the mouse. I've been drawing with mouse for so long that like I'm normally really freaking good at it, but I'm finally getting to the point where my tablet drawings are better than my mouse. And I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Because if my mouse drawings were the best I had to offer... Now that just looks like freaking SpongeBob fingers. Hang on. We gotta turn them into, like, palm leaves, like, with points on the end. Like this. Try not to hurry through it too much. I want to give it, like, the attention it deserves, you know what I'm saying? I know he's got, like, big ears and stuff, too. I don't think they're that big. Looks pretty appropriate. Now we gotta deal with his hair situation. I'm gonna put this on a separate layer real quick. I have the option to use layers. Hang on. Okay. He's got some, like, spiky hairdo. I do remember that. And then we're gonna... Doesn't he look like that? Or is that, like... Is that too high on him? And he's got like a big pointy nose that sticks out. We're gonna let it rock. Every time I ask questions, I don't necessarily want you guys to answer them. It's me just kind of asking myself, is that right? And it's my way of like rationalizing what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Man, if I had more drive to draw like crazier shit right now, I would love to draw Shift Tree as like Super Saiyan 3, dude. Like with this long ass hair that he's got. Ah! I didn't ask for that. It's actually turning out really freaking good. What? Okay. So, let's think here. If we get rid of this... And then... I know the arm sticks out, but like the rest of his stuff is hidden behind his hair. He's actually turning out really freaking good, dude. Like it looks like him. Like I know what he looks like. I played a lot of competitive Pokemon back in my day, so my memory of Pokemon and what they look like is usually pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna move up a layer to facial features. He's got real angry looking eyes. Which means stuff like that. But the eyes are longer than that, I think. Hold up. Like this? Something like this. Oh yeah, now we're talking, dude. He has so much hate in his heart. And then... something ain't right about this. I feel like the eyes are too far away from the center. Let's grab this, cut and paste, and drag. Something like right here. I'm feeling better about that. And then the other eye needs to be moved as well. Which, that's the only thing we've done on this layer yet. I think that's a little bit better. Something still feels wrong. Yeah, when I put the nose on, I'll see. Okay. He's got like a cone. Hang on. I'm gonna fill in this nose real quick. I need it to be brighter. Bum, bum, bum. I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised by the outcome of this. The one eye is not angry enough. I believe it's on this layer. No, the copy layer is the one. This one. I feel like that motif is used in Colosseum as well. If not, it's like very similar. There we go. He's got yellow eyes with the black dots. We're gonna give him these dark... Lord forgive me. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Oh, Lord forgive me. Let's go for some yellow. I'm in my element right now, dude. I think the yellow needs to be brighter. Yeah. This turned out pretty good. Oh shit, I had it on the wrong layer. That's what happened. I knew something was gonna go wrong. Surely. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Did I... Wait. I did it again. Hold up. I'm just gonna eliminate all the guesswork here. I'm tired of searching layers. He got the cone nose, dude. Okay. So we've eliminated the guesswork. The eye does need to be a little wider. And then the slits in his eyes are kind of like reptilian. They're real thin. I believe, because I don't think the dot's gonna look good. Like, I can already tell that's not right, even if I made it bigger. We're gonna go with a little bit of a... Is it, though? Is it a dot, or is it a line? I'm pretty sure it's a line. Let's maybe do a combo of both. That feels more correct to me. A little bit of combo of both. Almost looks like a snowman from this perspective here. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right. Okay, let's try to figure out what's on which. Okay. Close off these. We need that same brown. Am I the only person that didn't really like this remix of Ekrutik? I feel like they could have done better with it. I guess they wanted to separate it from Cyanwood City, but I don't know. I like that they were the same. Because I liked the way it sounded in both. I think they both fit the bill pretty nicely. I'm thinking about giving Shift Tree like Jordans. Like big, like Nike Jordan shoes, dude. I think that'd be funny. Okay. Okay, let's... I think this layer really should be under the nose. I don't remember which one's the nose. Just gonna put it here. Let's go black. He just kind of has like this closed mouth. He's real pissed off. Like, we're gonna give him a little jags in his teeth too, to show him really clenching his teeth, right? He's got, I don't think he has eyebrows or anything. Eyebrows looks really wrong. But we're gonna give him some of these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, let's keep him from looking chopped here. Tony Dance in the Rainforest. Okay, let's... Man, I'm like... Dude, he looks so fucking chopped like this, dude. He looks awful, man. Hang on. He needs his hair, or else he looks really bad. But most guys are like that. Some guys can pull off the bald look, but not Shift Tree, dude. We need to make sure there are no gaps. This is a nice little break from drawing the flower fields. I can't complain too much. Okay. Let's do white. Do we fill in everything? Probably not. No, this is what we should have done a while ago. Okay. Let's do. I love Diamond and Pearl as well. I think Ruby and Sapphire was definitely my favorite, but Diamond and Pearl I played the crap out of. It was a very worthwhile game to play. Just closing the gaps. Closing the gap action plan. Alright, let's do... Bam. Fill that baby in. Okay. Problem is that we need to take like half of this and put it on the layer below. Okay. I think we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a pickle here because I filled everything in white. Turn this thing up. Okay, and then cut and paste. Drag this underneath layer 1. Now, what are we missing here? I've really fucked up the layering, bro. What's up, Mr. Resolution? I really screwed up the layer. Let me click undo a few times. Okay, I think this is before I clicked fill in. So, what's layer 1 all have in it? Really, if I wanted to be easy on myself, I could just fill in with white the parts that I don't want. Let's take the brown and at least color that in so I can give myself an idea of what I'm going to be turning white. See, this would have been much easier. At least I thought of it. And you know what? It'll help me for later. It's all a learning process. It's constant learning process. But if you know everything, then it's not fun. The pursuit of knowledge is something to be celebrated. Okay. Let's get some white up in here. He looks ugly as fuck, man. It's so funny. Okay. Hang on. I know what he's missing. He's missing the lower brown half of his body. But, we're just gonna have to deal with him being ugly for a minute here. That's so bad. Alright, hang on. We're gonna take some of that brown color and fix his shoe. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday, Mr. Resolution. I hope you had a great resolution to your week. Okay. We cannot forget to fill in his brown arms. I knew there was a gap. That sucks. Alright, hold up. I usually just cheat and I fill in with the color that I'm about to fill in, but I do need to fill this in with black. Okay, let's go back to brown someday. Problemo here is that yeah. We do not want the leaves to be brown as well. Plus there's an opening on that too. So we just closed that. Okay. Interesting layering situation that we're in. Yeah, we got a Pokemon redeem, so we're doing that first, and then we'll get back to business. We're gonna do with a green. Oh lordy, I forgot what layer I was on. Doop. Hey, he's looking good. He's looking really good, actually. Oh, okay. Hold up. Oh, I see the opening. Aha. He's looking really good now. He just needed his colors. See? And now we're gonna make the lower half of his body. I'm gonna do a visible layer real quick, because we've done everything except for one thing. I don't want to dick around with the layers and find out where the opening is and all of that. We're gonna skip that. We are going to just do the brush. Now I'm gonna go like, hold up. We need to make this brush a little thinner. I think we need to go like, no, hold on. Then we gotta do another, yes. Dude, we're so talking right now. We are in the talking stage of this relationship. Let's turn this up though. Just a hair. Get it, hair? We should give him a little bit more room under his chin here. And then what we can do is erase this. Yeah, give him a little room under his chin. And then we're gonna do brown. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there was an opening. Wouldn't you figure? Wouldn't you figure, Skate? Hold up. There's a couple openings, actually. I'm gonna cheat. I love cheating. Okay, hold up. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Something feels wrong with that. Especially because he's rotated the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like here. I can fix that. Watch what you have to do. Like it's like he's turning it around a little bit, which it doesn't look anatomically correct. So anatomically, we need to hide this section. Okay. What the hell? And then what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna actually do the full circle on the other side. That makes him look like he's turning the correct direction. Okay, okay. What time is it? It's 10:19. Okay. After this drawing, we are going to just make our quick little characters, and then that can be the drawing. I had so many plans for this drawing, but I was gonna say we could probably add to it over the weeks, but also the issue with that is that the perspective that I chose doesn't really support putting a bunch of different characters on it. But this shift tree, it looks really freaking good. There's something missing though. He's got a little texture on his leaves. The leaves aren't just straight. Like, I don't know if it's brown. I think it's brown. But we're gonna do this. It looks good brown. I'm gonna keep it brown. It's either that or dark green. Turn out this brush. Yeah, this looks better. We're almost done. I need to make him doing something, you know what I mean? Because that's all my drawings are like that. This shift tree looks freaking badass. Like, I could tell immediately that it was. We're gonna put him in some Nikes, dude. We gotta make some like Nike Air Jordans. Jordan's Nikes, right? Yeah. They're like the high top red freaking shoes. So if we need to draw like red high top shoes, we're just gonna go like we're gonna do something like this. No, I think I need more room on the toe. Something like that, right? Get a little bit of style to the entrance here. We spend a whole lot of time on these J's. That'd be so funny. Make them more accurate. Okay. So we're gonna do the laces. Get the tongue going here. Here's like the hem on the front. Get the trim. It's actually looking really freaking good. We're gonna go like this. Wait. I'm gonna do like almost like a... Yeah, I like that a lot. What? That's crazy. And then... like trim the top up. Am I gonna get banned for making the Nike swoosh? Am I like copyright infringing? This actually looks really freaking good. What the hell? Hang on. Okay. So we're gonna make red. Okay. Let's do... Oh man, these shoes are so clean, dude. Why is he putting them things on? This looks too good. This looks way too good. Is this a backwards swoosh? It looks just like a V, honestly. I don't really know. I'm not a enthusiast. Let's do black on the top. Oh, I'll do gray. Get that sense of depth going up here. Dude, these Jordans look fire as hell. This is actually such a good template to work from for the next one. I'm very amazed at how that turned out. Hang on. So you're gonna go like this. Go like this. Like that. Trim up the back. Get one right here. And one right here. Is that all? No. We got one right here. Oh my god, that's so fire. My days as an artist. Oh, draw it backwards so you don't get sued. Well, I mean, I'm not selling this drawing for profit, so I feel like I can't get sued, but you know, someone will find a way. Or wait. Ba-da-ba-doo. Let's do that. Okay. Now we can go. Yes, dude. What happened? Why did the stream end? Hold up. Well, not the stream on Twitch, but my Discord stream ended. I think it closed my Discord app. Yeah, it did. Stream failed to start. Hang on, sorry. Default start streaming. Start. Is it gonna work now? Yeah, it's working now. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Am I gonna lose it? Oh, thank God. Sometimes, whenever it restarts the app like that, it, like, makes you lose a crap ton of progress. My heart was in my freaking throat, dude. Thinking I was gonna lose everything right there. Holy crap. Good save. That happened to me so many times that I wanted to quit drawing at one point. I figured out a way to make it not happen as often, but it didn't make it hurt any less. Okay. That was scary, man. Sounds like Pokemon Snap almost. Welcome. Hang on. Oh, man. Okay, this is taking longer than I thought it would. But we have to make peak. Dude. Alright. Hang on. We gotta... we gotta get an off-screen what are those. Oh, hold on, let me turn stabilizer down. What? Let me do all caps, actually. What are those? I'm just gonna make the... Oh, it's I'll have to go off the screen. What are those? This is such a good drawing. Does this... How accurate do you think this was to Shift Tree? Do you feel like it was pretty close? I'm gonna look them up after stream and see if we got it. I'm pretty sure this is like spot on. That's my opinion. So we saved. Like, there's probably one or two things I could fix, but like other than that, it looks exactly like him. Okay, hold up. We are just gonna save this, and I'll post it in the Discord. But let me do this first with the drawing. Let me go back to the other one. Oh, man. Okay, I do illustration 9.png. We got so many good drawings on here, dude, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Alright, pop this back up. Where is the other tab now? We have to open illustration 6. I don't know why it's illustration 6 when this one was 9. Okay. The tree's looking pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. Let's fill that in. Let's get our colors for these leaves. That's what we were doing before we started this. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Alright. Let's do that. Try to get this done quickly, I guess. Sounds like Earthbound. Or like Mother 3 or something. What is this from? Oh, oh, it's still the Pokemon's soundtrack. Duh. I'll bet it's like Mystery Dungeon then. Yeah, Mount Horn from Explorers of Sky Darkness. I actually never played those for some reason. But I think that would be a fun series to get into. I played Blue Rescue Team, and that was like the only one I played. Okay. Let's get some brown color. What are we missing, dude? I'm sick of this crap. That's what we're missing. There's always some, like, missing boundary. There we go. Okay, and then what we can do, drag this underneath the visible layer. Oh. It's because of the white. Oh my god, dude. Okay, hang on. No! Shrink it down. Now we can erase. Okay, of course. Let's hide this then. Okay. There. That will work. Now, we can put this underneath this one. Actually, I don't even think that looks good like that. Let's keep it on top. What we're gonna have to do here, I might do it on the computer, is I'll make the background transparent again. I had to move everything down, and what it did was, since I did it on visible layer, it made the white background a part of it, which made that extremely annoying. So what I'm thinking we'll do is on my computer I will manually get the background fixed. But I'll just do that later, because I don't have to have the background right now. Okay. So, if we don't have to have the background right now, let's do our characters. And for simplicity's sake, we're gonna do 3 characters. Oh goodness, I'm getting tired. Okay, I think we're gonna do Lily and probably Chris and Susie. I forget. Is the... Let me look her up. I've been using... Like, I can't use references for Pokemon, but I can use them for my Paper Mario drawing. I'll give myself that one. Okay. We're kind of doing this on the tree layer, which I don't like. Copy paste, drag this up. It's like X and Y music. I loved X and Y. I don't care what anybody said about X and Y. I had so much fun with X and Y. That was what got me into competitive Pokemon with Mega stuff, and I just had so many good moments with that game. We're gonna give her like a dark pinkish outline here. Oh my god. This is gonna be incredibly hard to draw top down. I think with the Mega Pokemon was so good. Or wait. Yeah. Let's put it on a separate layer. Okay. When in doubt, put it on another layer. She had one here and one here. And then she had a more red color. Now the problem is that she has so many like petals on her flower that stick up. And now my brain is thinking in perspective, and it's not gonna go well. Because perspective is like one of my worst things right now. But it forces me to learn it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not as bad as it could have been. Like, that's way better than it could have been. We fill this in. Make the brush a little smaller here. Not that much smaller. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now we can do... Hang on, we need to... I think I'm going to use a black outline, even if it... Or like, maybe just a darker brown outline. I think it just helps it to stand out a little bit more. Oh, yes. Vermilion City. Yep. Okay. We're kind of cooking here. I have an idea. Yeah, it looks like almost like little chocolate chips. And that's actually really freaking cute. Okay. Now we need... this is where it gets painful. Okay, so... next layer up. It doesn't matter what angle you're looking at, the circle is still a circle. This has been lessons in anatomy from yours truly. So, his face, I'm gonna save because I saw that loading sign, it's tripping me out now. How do we 3D this? Face is like here. Like that. I think we need to rotate it, but I'm on the right track here. Like this. I'm using my head more for 3D spaces. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay. How did we draw him before? Let's get that hairstyle again. Okay. Bangs are too high up, actually. We need them, like, really far down. Let's... Now we need the eraser to be smaller. A lot smaller. Let's do that. We shouldn't be able to see that part of their hair, though, because, like, it shouldn't go down like that. You know what I mean? Because we're looking at them from the top. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's just do this one bit at a time here. I think I get it. We can see it, but it just has to be, like, flatter. Problem is, now we gotta draw their body. And now it looks like he's standing up straight. We have to make it shrink as it... We need to establish the vanishing point. See, this is shit, what makes this shit so freaking hard. We're not even drawing his body in this layer. Hang on. I'll be real fucked up if we put Noel in here. Now that I'm thinking about it. That's awful. We could put Noel in here. It would just be evil. Okay. Gotta make this boy yellow. Hold up. Go to Gimperton here. Get our color. Bling, bling, blong. You are F7C20F. You are very yellow, my god. F7C20F. This is like Simpsons freaking yellow. And then underneath the water, we have a layer. Why can we not see anything we're drawing down here? Is this not the... Oh, it's the visible... Oh my god, dude. Oh, this sucks. Okay, hang on. No, I have a life hack for this. If we just drag this over the visible layer... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Or wait, we can still save it. Okay. Have a good stream? Yeah, dude, I'm getting tired too, so I'm working on getting this out of the way. Okay. Let's erase this. Okay. Getting somewhere, getting somewhere. Now, on this layer, above this layer, we can make Chris's body. Oh shit, hang on. Make it... Take the yellow. Chris's pants are just the same color as their hair, so it's crazy. There we go. And now we gotta draw Noelle. This is awful. There are some deeper implications going on here. Okay. Problem is, oh man, I'm gonna really botch Noelle. Okay, let's see here. I mean, she's looks enough like a regular girl, just has a deer face and antlers. So I think that's fine. The perspective is definitely off on this. But you can only do so much. Okay, so we're gonna do Noelle's. I'm glad I'm forcing myself to draw animals and stuff too. Even if Noelle's like part girl. How do we do like? I'm so freaking bad at perspective, brother. It's like really such a weakness for me. I'm gonna study it after this. Not after this, but she's gonna look like she has a 5 head, bro. At least for like a couple seconds, she will. But her head wouldn't be so tall if you're looking at it from above. You know what I mean? Because it's a cylinder. It's not a sphere. So it would still be smaller. See, I'm only part stupid. I'm like not completely stupid. You know what I mean? I'm only half stupid. Okay. And then this is actually a really good Noelle drawing. I'm pretty happy with this. I found my hidden calling, dude. Okay. Let's get some colors in this. Girl, you are D1794D. That's gonna be your antlers color. Is that the same color as your fur? Yeah, it is. Dude, we're kicking ass with this one. Let me fix these eyes up. They were good until I tried coloring everything in. What we'll do is we'll take the fur color. Let's turn this down, and then we're gonna zoom it through here real quickly and lightly. Oh yeah, look at her. Someone's got to make a comment on, you know, the lake part of this, right? So it all turned out well. Okay. Your little nose, Noelle. What color is that? D60 D08. Just like bright red. Let me leave, dude. What? I'm nervous. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, dude. Oh god. It's getting stuck. No. We're having another problem. Just when my Noel was going well, dude. Please just... Okay. I'm taking a sip of my beverage here while I wait for this. This is too dangerous territory. I'm gonna give it like 1 minute. I'm so scared of when I restart this, what's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna keep doing this. If we're cooked, then I can maybe try to get a screen grab from the stream. Oh, I'm terrified, bro. I don't think we're gonna be lucky this time. We lost Noel, dude. Oh my god, okay. Hang on. I'm like in shambles right now. Let me see if I can go to my stream and pause it and look at the reference that I made. Dude, that Noel was turning out so good. Okay, hang on. But I desperately need to use this specific one because it actually like had the perspective that I wanted. Okay. Insight. I can fix this. This is the blank layer. Okay, okay. Okay, I can easily do this. Okay, let's do the head. Oh, Jesus, look at that brush size. We best be saving regularly. What's up, Tuna Leary? Sorry if I didn't answer you a long time ago. Not all hope is lost. I mean, most of my hope is lost, but it would have been nice to have what I had there. Okay. Go with like this. We might even be able to come out with something better. Okay. Too angry. Dude, we had it so perfect. Get the eraser fixed. Try to copy this as much as I can. It was just too perfect. I couldn't recreate something that good. I like the other one better. Oh. Don't you hate how that happens? Okay. I swear I heard this song already. Is this another one of those repeat playlists? There's a RuneScape one. It's got rain sounds. I don't want to listen to the rain sounds right now. Let's do this one. Okay. I think we can still save this. I don't want her to like not be too thrilled about what's going on, but like enough that she doesn't look bothered. Like that the thing that I had for her previously was so freaking perfect, and I hate it. So we're gonna I think they need to look a bit more bunchy and less like fingers, you know what I mean? Yeah, like that. This does not look nearly as good as the other one did. That stinks. Okay, let's make this brush a little smaller for the details. They had to nerf me. I was too happy about my drawing, and they had to nerf me. Now it looks awful. What the fuck? What have they done to you? There's no way I can just, like, retrace it over, either. Maybe there is. I have a plan. I have a plan. Where did it start to break? It was like right here. So we're gonna get the full vision here. Okay, scroll up. I'm just gonna copy this. And then send it to myself. Go into the messages. Pop this. Drop it. Okay. Now I have to go into Discord. Messages. Grab it. Save it. It's gonna be real crusty, the clown, but the good news is that we will have like an exact replica. Okay. And then we could just trace over that. I feel like that's just gonna be the better option. Let's import from device. Oh my god. The J's, dude. Why did it not save the drawing that I just saved, like 2 seconds ago? Save again. Image saved. So I'm looking at it, in dead in the face, image saved. So that means from device should work this time. Watch this, it won't work. See? What is going on here? Is it in my old drawings? Is it like dated incorrectly or something? No, I don't think so. Shit's so annoying, dude. Do I have to screenshot it for it to even show up in my... Okay. That's what we're gonna have to try then. Screenshot. Is that good enough? Now we have to go... Because I didn't click on it in time, I have to go to the gallery now and crop it. And it's right there in front of me, it just didn't want to take it. So maybe a screenshot will work. But I don't want to give up on this Noel, it was perfect. Okay. This has rage baiting me so hard. It's picking the perfect time to just like close out. Okay. No, but this time it saved the one that I didn't want. No surprise there, right? Let's delete this layer, delete this layer. I don't even like this one. Okay. New layer. I said new layer, please. Okay. So, will from device work this time? Please? Please? Okay, it does. Jeez, man. Okay. The amount of disrespect that I have to deal with. Let's drag her down. Okay. Okay, so Miss Noel is a little bit bigger than Chris, so we're gonna put her head up a little higher. Now we have to draw over it. Okay. We're just gonna trace it because we're ballers. I already drew it. I shouldn't have to do it again. Am I right? Let's do... Might even give me a chance to fix the one that I had. Okay. Let's turn it down. Go to 12. You know what? It is kind of there, so leave it the way we had it. Can we, like, opacity this too? Yeah. This is working better. Okay. Now we're talking, dude. We're so back. Okay, now should have put these antlers on a separate layer, but that's fine. Oh, we're so cooking. Okay. Save. Save. Okay, we've saved. Now, what we can do, we can finally get back to where we were. Oh. Okay. Thank God I can just screen cap and trace. I gotta go back to my Noel drawing now. Or not the drawing, the reference. Okay, GIMP. Where are you at, girly? Girly pop. Here we go. Color picker for Noelle was D1794D. Shit always has to happen at the worst time, dude. But the best part about this is now our filling of the colors is going to be a lot easier. I have to hurry though, my tablet's getting low on battery. Could plug it in. D60D08. Probably will have to. And then skin color is the same as the antlers. I do remember that. Let's get her yellow on her hair. F7C830. Oh yeah, we're talking now. Here, let me... This will reach. Untangle this real quick first. It reaches pretty far. If I flip this baby upside down, we get an auto rotate. Yeah, look at that. Oh, baby. Okay, now we can plug it in all the way from the other side of the room. I have a 10-foot long cable. I have a small room too, but that's a different question. So we need that same white that we used for our eyes. I made it a little bit more gray. Good on the teeth. Okay. We can get rid of this layer now. Oh, we're cooking now, baby. Okay. Where's Chris's body? It's on layer 10. Wait, no, Chris's body's on layer 15. So we're gonna do Noelle's on this one. Okay. We don't have to do anything crazy with it. I don't feel like doing anything crazy with it anyway. Her neck's too long. Hang on. Let's try to match your sprite a little bit. Maybe that'll do better. Okay, now we can get her colors. And the best part is that we don't even have to guess the color or try to filter it because it's already behind the blue. So we just go like this. We can use the red from her nose for the plaid checkers. And then we'll do some green. Where's the gap? I hate this. It's probably on the top. It is. Okay. Let's get the red. I'm so close, dude. Okay, we need the gray color from... I'm just kind of spitballing it right now. It doesn't really matter that much. There's an opening on that one, too. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll edit it on the computer. And then, we'll go from there. Because I want to put the background in. Or some kind of background. Just cover that up. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, there's still some pretty decent perspective work in there if you look at Noelle. So what we'll do is I will make this the end here. And I'll post the progress report image, and then I'll post the one with the background after. So we're gonna save flatten and save to PNG. I should be able to remove the background pretty easy. Yeah, with the perspective, it was really hard. It tickled my brain in the right way, though. It got me to a sort of, like, point where I needed to think a little bit. And I think that's the most important part about me doing these art streams, is doing stuff that I'm not comfortable with. Because then I'll get better at it if I do stuff that's uncomfortable. If I'm only doing stuff that I feel comfortable doing, I'm never gonna get anywhere. And if it looks like shit, that's, you know, that's pretty much the status quo. We're used to that. So when things do turn out freaking awesome, it's just such a nice surprise and breath of fresh air. So I'm just happy that I'm at that point in my art, where I'm like, there are times where things look good. So, alright. I appreciate all you guys' time. I don't know if there's anybody still here, but we're gonna go raid somebody. I actually can do that now that my stream didn't crash. Odd Hour to Mech. We raided Mech last time because they helped us. N-Tier's doing art. I think we should go pay our buddy Odd Hour a visit. We love that guy. I could raid him 100 times in a row. He's my best buddy. So, if it's just one person in the raid, we'll take the L. If everybody have a great night. Even if that means just me. So, see you guys.
Paper King! Hello! Everybody's getting down. Thank you for the raid. Hold on. I'm here. Not a moment too soon, it looks like. Goodness, come here. Hi, Paper King. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Okay, everybody good? Let me shout you out real quick.